Lancia Theta Hydraplane Runabout 1915. One of the most gifted automobile engineers of all time, Vincenzo Lancia founded his own company in 1906, having previously been Fiat's chief test driver. Introduced in 1907, the first Lancia car showed an independence of thought and defiance of convention that would remain associated with the marque well into the modern era. In 1913, Lancia introduced the 35-horsepower Theta, which was powered by a 4,940cc four-cylinder side-valve engine producing 70 bhp, an output good enough for a top speed of around 120 km per hour, 75 miles per hour, depending on coachwork. Ever the innovator, Vincenzo Lancia specified a built-in electrical system for the Theta that included an electric starter, the first of its kind in Europe. Built in two different wheelbase lengths, 3,100 mm and 3,378 mm, the Theta was capable of carrying generously proportioned coachwork and was a big hit in the USA. The last chassis was delivered in 1919, by which time almost 1,700 had been made. Only 25 are believed to survive, few of which retain their original coachwork like this example. The Theta offered here was originally supplied in New York via the American Lancia agents, Thomas Everett Adams Incorporated, and later found its way into Bill Harrah's celebrated collection. Imported into the UK in 1981 in very good original condition, the car still retains its original engine, gearbox, axles, etc. The American-built Hydraplane Runabout coachwork is likewise original, still with its original numbered bonnet, while the brass lighting equipment is by Rushmore. All wheels, brass fittings, convertible hood and floorboards are original, the latter retaining their original rubber and brass edging. The running boards had been removed in the States but have since been reinstated. The Theta was used and maintained by John Blake until July 1986 when it was purchased by Malcolm Elder, who used the car until he thought it was due for a rebuild, which commenced in the 1990s and has only recently been completed. Work carried out included fully restoring the chassis and running gear, and fully rebuilding the engine with new connecting rods, pistons, valves, white metal bearings, and overhauled oil and water pumps. The black leather upholstery is new and the original 6-volt electrical system has been completely rewired retaining the original starter motor, dynamo, switch box, etc. All the original instruments have been rebuilt and the body restored and repainted by vintage and classic paint shop using Techaloid paint. Examples of this model completed the famous Peking Paris event in both 2007 and 2010, completing over 10,000 miles on each occasion, proving that they are great long-distance tourers. American Brass Era eligible, the car comes with a file of history and receipts for recent work, including the engine rebuild, photocopies of an original handbook, and UK V5 registration document.